Hello, and thank you for joining us on our benivanadventures. We've just had a wonderful 2-week break in Normandy in France, stopping on the French aide de camping car. And we thought it might be helpful, useful for anyone that's thinking of going to France and not used airs, to show the airs that we've been on. We've been on some really small ones and been on some that have been huge. Some have no facilities, some you pay for, some you don't pay for. So we put a video together of the airs that we've used in this trip in Normandy. It may also be useful for those of you who have been to France many times and thinking of visiting places that we've been to this time. You can have a look at the airs and see what they're like before you go. We hope you find the video useful. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed, it's free to subscribe, of course. Subscribe to our little channel to help it grow. So for the time being, thanks very much, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
Our first French-style air is at Canterbury at the New Dover Road Park and Ride. Ideal if you're going on the shuttle because it's only 20 minutes drive away. The parking spaces will take probably up to 7.5 metre, 8 metre vans. There's fresh water and grey water rinse. There are rubbish disposal bins. And there's a grey water drain, and you put your black waste down there as well. It costs £4 per day, so overnight that works out at £8. Our first air in France was at St Valerie, Crusson. The pitches are all gravel, but they are slightly sloping. Entry is through a barrier system. There are facilities for recycling and rubbish bins. Your black waste is emptied on the one side with water to wash out, and fresh water is on the other side. There's also a drive over grey waste. You're ready to leave, you put your registration number into the payment machine. Whilst we were there, it was €12 for 24 hours. We found this really quiet air at Mesnier-en-Bray. The air again is a gravel car park and will take about 8 to 10 units. There are information boards which shows you what's available in the area. The air is slightly sloping, so you will probably need to use chocks. There are rubbish bins for waste disposal. There's a drive over grey waste. The black waste has a drop, but there isn't a rinse right next to it. And there is fresh water as well. This was a free air, and all the services were included. The air at Etuteville is right next to the sports complex. parking spaces are generous and have hedges next to them. There is electricity, which is €2 for 4 hours. There is water and grey waste disposal. And I say it's right next to the sports complex with plenty of open views. Again, this area is free, but you do have to pay for services, €2 for water and €2 for electricity. The area at Campigny was probably one of our favourites. It's situated right in the middle of the village square. Facilities here are really good. There's fresh water, bottle recycling, rubbish recycling, and there's a drive over grey waste, and you remove the drain cover for your black waste. In the square there are ball courts, table tennis tables, and lovely walks around the village green. This area is free, but they do leave a box for donations. The area at Fleur is probably one of the biggest we've ever been on, taking over 250 units. We're in the process of putting a barrier system in. You can stay up to 3 days on this air. The air includes 5 amp electricity. Some of the pitches or parking areas have lovely views over the leisure harbour. There are good rubbish and recycling points. The electricity is being upgraded. Not all pitches have access to electricity. There's a drive over motorhome service point. The black waste and fresh water is on a custom pillar. You have the black waste on this side, and on the other side is the drinkable fresh water. This area is brilliant to visit on Fleur. It's only probably 500 metres from the old town. A lovely walk along the riverside. This area at Fleur costs €12 for 24 hours and includes all the services. The area at Notre de Crusson is another beauty. Just outside the village, it's by the side of the river with plenty of open space. It's only a small area and takes about 8 units. The area also has a picnic area. Lovely walks in the area. It has good rubbish and recycling area. Services are provided by a Flot Bleu terminal. There's fresh water and black water disposal. This small area also has, believe it or not, 16 amp electricity. The air is free and all the services are free. So while you're there, why not pop into the local boulangerie? We had fresh baguettes, croissant and some beautiful French tarts. Mixed fruit, and for me, my favourite, tarte au citron. The air at Montreal-sur-Mer is another free small air. There are 8 parking areas which are hard standing, separated by small grass hedges. There is a service point which costs €2 for fresh water and black waste disposal. There are also public toilets. We use this air for our return journey for our animal health certificate and use the vets in the town, which is only 50 metres from the air. The air at Crusson is a very popular air. It's 800 metres from the town and an easy walk down to the beach. It's situated just off the D940, the coast road between Calais and Boulogne. Although it's right next to the road, it was very quiet while we were there. This is another free air, but the services are limited. There's grey waste drive over motorhome point and a black waste disposal. There is no water at this air. But it does benefit for being so close to this beautiful beach. There we go. That was the final part in our Normandy adventure. We hope you found the series interesting. Hope you enjoyed them. Next time we're back in the UK and we're going to be visiting Warwickshire and the National Trust property of Charlcote Park. Hope you can join us for that one. But until then, thanks for watching and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
If you enjoyed our video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button for our next Benivan adventure. Don't forget we're on Facebook, we're also on Instagram, and you can read about our adventures on Blogger. Thanks for watching, see you next time, bye for now. It would might be, and we thought.
We did. We thought. We had to think.